Hey YouTube friends and family, how's everybody doing? Seriously, I hope you're feeling great. I hope that today or tonight, whichever the case may be, you find joy, that you're able to laugh and to experience happy. It's there. Now I'm going to try and make this real short. I didn't write a script because when I write scripts, you guys know I can write and write and write. It'll go on and on. So, I'm going to get to the point. I have one question for you. Maybe two. Do you feel worthless yet? Do you? Do you feel absolutely useless and worthless? Given everything that's taking place, given the fact that so many problems in our world, clear back to, well, let's go back to Fukushima. It's now China syndrome, killing our Pacific Ocean. And we know if it kills the Pacific, the other seas and oceans are going to be affected as well. And our waterways, our creeks, our rivers, our streams, yeah, our great waterfalls. How can we fix this? How can we fix governments? That's governments, guys. How can we fix our police? How can we fix our military? How can we fix the people that are deliberately starving themselves? How can we fix the homeless, the hungry, the weak, the disabled? How can we fix our air? How can we fix the military? People that we used to look up to. How can we fix any of this? I think about these things all the time. How can I fix this? How can I make a difference? And I know you do too. It becomes more evident every day that as we scan the internet, or we watch television, or we pick up newspapers, we listen to radio, we see all these things, we hear all these things, and the list just grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. And it just keeps feeding us. Feeding us. Sometimes one of the great people, I go through the news bit, blogs and videos shared by so many people in my now. Great people. Super people that have great hearts. They mean well. But they'll show a problem. And the next person shows the same problem. And the next person shows the same problem. And we start ingesting and ingesting, and it just fills up to where we can't help but feel useless. Because we want to fix things. But how can we do it? How can we feel like we can fix things? It's come to the point where, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I think we just need a hero. We need a hero. Kind of like the old Superman movies. You know, those great movies. Well, some of them weren't so great, but Superman always fixed the problem. Always. He was a hero in those movies. So sometimes I think we need a hero that can jump in and save the day, save our world. Don't you feel that way sometimes? We look at all the atrocities that have consumed our normal lives, or what we thought was normal, and we want to fix it. So many of us want to fix it. We want to correct the problems. We want to stand up and say no more. The list of problems that we face today is far beyond what our hearts and minds can accept. So yeah, we feel overwhelmed. We feel useless. Often we feel worthless. We don't even know what we're good for anymore. So sometimes the thought of a hero is really something that all of us think about. We used to look at our police, and our police were our heroes. Do you remember that? Do you remember when we used to look up to police and call them our heroes? We can't do that anymore because of their behavior. We used to look up at the military and call them our heroes. But now we hear the stories about them just killing willy-nilly innocent people, children, families, because they're instructed to. Instructed to by people that have no conscience. They don't care. Or perhaps it's all part of the big plan. This horrible plan against people. How about clergy men and women? We used to look up to them. But more and more we're finding out how corrupt that is. The things that are taking place. The lies, the deception, adultery, tampering and messing with books and money and children. How about extraterrestrials? ETs. Can they be our hero? Can they? I mean, given their knowledge, which must be far advanced to ours, their technology that would have to really supersede ours, could they come in and clean up our Pacific Ocean, our air? Could they heal or help Mother Earth heal? Could they take away the ugly and get rid of the darkness and the evil and all those things? Do they know something we don't know? Could they be our heroes? How about your God? Whoever your God is. And that we know is governed by where we live. Our belief in God is governed by where we live, by our leaders, by the people that corralled an area, gave it a name, and started dictating the way that land would be. They decided who our God was. How many gods are there? Can God be our hero? Well, I know the universal God that I believe is God to everybody, God to the whole world, is a hero. Absolutely. Now, some of you are going to be saying, oh yeah? If your God is so good, why doesn't your God fix this? Well, that's a very good question. I can't speak for God. But I do know in my own experiences that we are here and that we experience blessings and we experience trials. learning processes where there's something we need to learn to move on. Many lessons that we struggle with here on earth. And those have to be completed. They're part of our process of who we are. So, do we blame God because mankind, womankind, peoplekind, humankind, whatever you want to call us, have gotten so far off track? Who knows? Who knows the answers? The best thing that I can think of is I have many heroes. Many, many heroes. People like me that want and have the sincere desire to fix the things that are wrong. People that love deeply and care about where we're at, about what's happening, about the wrongs, the rights, the goods, the bads. We're all heroes, all of us, as long as we have the will to do what's right, to see it, to believe it, to experience it, to be part of the light, the good. Not to be evildoers, not to wish ill, not to try and destroy, not to gather up a weapon and throw on some gear and follow some sick-minded ideal to go out and maim and kill people for no reason, not to join in any club that puts patches on you for your achievements when you've been behind a weapon, say a drone, and killing innocent people, chalking up your points. Those are not heroes. Not putting on a cloth of satin and silk and putting on a hat and a ring and walking out before a mass of people when you know in your basement you've let children be terrorized, tortured, killed, raped. No. No. Not when you sit behind a pulpit and slander others because they don't believe exactly as you do. Those aren't heroes. When you put out a donation dish, but you won't help the hungry. You put out a donation dish, but you won't take care of a family in need unless they belong to you. They joined your club. Those aren't heroes. And as far as ETs, I believe they're there. No, friends. I know they aren't. I know they're there. But should they have to come and clean up our mess when we haven't learned the lesson? We are our own heroes. I'm my own hero. I'm working to learn the lessons that I need to learn to be a better person, to be more caring, to love more, to give more, to share more, to be more. And that's who all of us should be. And I know many of you are. I know many of you feel exactly like I do. And that you try just as hard as I do. That you love everybody. That you love everything. That you love Mother Earth. That you played no part in this, no more than I did. You did not create this beast These things that are happening, you did not. We need to change it. So just know within yourself, each and every one of you, that you are a hero. Be the hero that you are. Think good things. Speak good things. Love deeply all living things, no matter where they are, no matter the language they speak, no matter the way they live, the food they eat, no matter if they're out in the universe. Love all things, all living things. Love our universe, and love your God. Love your God. Learn your lessons. I want a gold star on mine. Heroes deserve gold stars. And I'm going to be a hero for myself. Be prepared. There's a lot of things that are going to happen. Don't be afraid. Be prepared. Heed the warnings. Don't close your eyes and cover your ears and be quiet. No. Share with everybody that you know that we need to be prepared. Anything could happen. Whether it's through the government, that's government, guys. Our military, our police, whether it's police state, military state, or whatever, martial law, all these things, or whether it's an incoming asteroid or a comet or Planet X, Nibiru. It doesn't matter. Be prepared. Do your best to be the hero for the people you love. Work together with your neighbors to ensure that as many people as you can help to be safe will be safe. Be the hero. Each one of us has a hero inside us. Let's use our heroes. I'm not worthless. I'm certainly not. Are you? No. No, you're not. I love all of you so much. And great big hugs. I mean big hugs. If I could hug you in person, I'd do it. I love you all. You're my heroes. Catch you later.